Um, Hello, everyone, and welcome to Learning Generative Art using GLSL 2D Edition. In this video, we will be learning about basic flow of GLSL processing. The ultimate goal of this video is to help you understand what this program does. Let's begin by understanding what shaders are. GLSL stands for OpenGL Shading Language, which is the programming language used to apply shading in 3D computer graphics. Shading is the process of creating the effects of light and shadow in a 3D environment. There are several types of shaders, and through the processing of each, a shaded image is eventually produced. It's important to note that when using glsl-canvas, you only need to implement the fragment shader, which is responsible for coloring pixels. This means that if you're implementing the main function, you are effectively working on a fragment shader. Keep this in mind as we proceed to explore how to code in GLSL and implement shaders to bring our 3D graphics to life. Now, let's go over some code with you. The variable US resolution stores the resolution of the video we are rendering. A kind of like uniform variable is a global variable used by shaders. Uniform variables are global because they are used by shaders to hold information that applies to the entire image being rendered, such as the resolution of the viewport, in this case represented as a vector. This value is set by the application before it feeds it to the shader. So, and one people is, but do Q is also want to find that next to make a reason. And it was by dividing grauchord by the resolution, we transform it into a value between 0 and 1. We then use these transform values as the output for the red and green channels. Let's take a closer look at what's happening in the program. A crucial aspect to note is that the main function receives the coordinates for a single pixel and determines the color for that specific coordinate. Furthermore, the main function is executed in parallel for each pixel, thereby determining the colors for the entire frame. This process occurs every frame. If our screen resolution is set to a width of 1920 pixels and a height of 1080 pixels, then U resolution is set to these same values. The U resolution remains a constant value throughout the processing of any coordinate. The glove frag chord is configured with the bottom left corner at 0, 0, and the top right corner at 1920, 1080, therefore, according to the program we discussed earlier. The bottom left will display blue, since both the red and green components are 0, and the top right should display white because both components are set to 1. With this explanation, I hope you have a better understanding of the GLSL processing flow. This is one of the most important concepts to grasp when learning GLSL, so feel free to replay this video as many times as you need. It's crucial to get comfortable with the idea that the main function decides the color for each pixel. You can also use the code from the URL in the description below to further deepen your understanding by making changes and experimenting on your own. Let's continue exploring the the world of GLSL together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tutorials like this. Happy coding.